Welcome to my kitchen. We have pizza on the menu today, and it's not just any old pizza. This pizza puts an interesting twist on an old classic. I'd like to say a few words about some of the things that go into this pizza right off the bat. And the first is the crust. I just use a ready-made shell. I don't make my own crust anymore. I used to, but I just don't want to spend the time doing it. So what I do is I've experimented with a lot of different ready-made shells available in the store, and there are plenty of them. And my favorite is clearly, hands down, the Engine 2 pizza crust. And unfortunately, it's not available in stores anymore. And I've done some research, and I put the link to the online. They've been rebranded as Plant Strong. And I'll put a link to the website. And unfortunately, the shipping cost is prohibitive. It's $25 for a package of 6 crusts, and there are 2 crusts per package. So that's 12 crusts, which doesn't seem too bad until you look at the shipping, and it's going to cost you $25 to ship it. The second choice, and since I've experimented with a lot of different ones, my clear second choice is the Pizza Gourmet. It's a Rhode Island-based company, but they are in stores. I've looked on their website, and they are in stores all over the country, at least East Coast and Central U.S. I've also experimented with Trader Joe's has a crust made from broccoli and cauliflower, and they're pretty good, but they're not good enough to eat on a regular basis. So that being said, experiment. The next thing I want to talk about is the mushrooms. If you belong to Costco, or maybe you have a friend who belongs to Costco and they can pick a container of these dried wild mushrooms up for you, this is fabulous. It adds an amazing, I love mushrooms on pizza, but these dried mushrooms add an amazing flavor. It's just so rich and wonderful. And what you need to do is soak your mushrooms in pour boiling water over them and let them soak for 10 minutes. And then boil them again. Boil them for 2 minutes. I've put the soaked mushrooms on the pizza directly, and I feel like they're just a little bit chewier than I want them to be. So I'll drain them, and I save the water I've cooked them in and put it in with soup broth. And I really recommend, if you possibly can find these and have a Costco near to you, you give them a try. Now that my oven's hot, I'm going to start building the pizza. And I've frozen the crust. It's you buy it in the refrigerator section, but I've frozen it because it makes it easier to get in the oven. So the first thing I'm doing, and this is the twist on the pizza, is I'm using hummus. And this is Good Neighbors hummus. It's garlic hummus. And I am just going to spread a liberal amount on the pizza. Now, before you start going, ugh, hummus on pizza? You've got to be kidding me. I really recommend you give it a try because it's different, but it is quite good. And I discovered it by accident. Just one of those days I was making pizza and out of tomato sauce and didn't quite know what else to do. And I thought about making a white sauce. And I thought, no, why not give hummus a try? And I did, and, try it, you'll like it. And we decided it was good enough to put in our regular pizza repertoire. A liberal amount of red onion. My mushrooms that I've soaked and boiled. and chopped into finer pieces. And some peppers. And broccoli. For the tomatoes, I'm using just a canned tomato, diced tomatoes. You know, if it were summer, I would be chopping up a garden fresh tomato or from the farm stand. But this time of year, I'm filming this in March in New England, and tomatoes in the grocery store are really not very good. So I'm just going to put a few, and I'm actually, there's a lot of juice in these diced tomatoes, and I'm draining it off a little bit because I don't want too much juice. That'll make the pizza soggy. So for the cheese, I'm using Violife Mozzarella Shreds. Whether you use vegan cheese or real cheese, I encourage you to think of it as a condiment rather than a main ingredient. Neither real cheese or this fake cheese are good for you. It's really just a little sprinkling to sort of think of it as a nod to the cheese that I used to eat on my pizza. As the pizza comes out of the oven, I have 2 trays of roasted vegetables ready to go in. The pizza's out of the oven and the vegetables are in. If you think you're going to give this a try and put some hummus on your pizza next time instead of tomato sauce, give this video a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this one, be sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you click on the bell, you'll get a notification every time I upload a new video. Thanks for watching.